out here. Hashtag chicken in the soup. Hashtag pastel drip. Hashtag watch out there now.
Somebody definitely sent me that cute 50 Cent about me not having no money.
I want to see if you're the real deal. See if I'm the real deal. Yeah, hold on. Oh, God.
Talking that 50 Cent, I be talking 50 mil. Talking that Timmy Turner, let it get killed.
Bubba Dub would say, trash.
I'm willing to sit down and talk and peaceful and just go have some drinks or have something to eat, or maybe I could take you to my grandma's house and let her give you some real soul food.
The Accomplice by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson and Aaron Phillip Clark, available now.
Obviously, I feel like I need to address the tea. First of all, they're not yet. Sorry about that. First of all, this is not dentures. These are my grills, right? And what happened was, I have to go get implants put in, because I have implants, and I got them 20 years ago, and every 20 years you got to switch them out. So I have to do a surgery, pause, oral, and is once they do it, and yeah, so I'm gonna show you what. Okay, there we go. So that's what happened, the Prince. But I thought it was hilarious. I ain't tried to edit it. I think it's good for jokes. But yeah, they're not dentists, and I think it's hilarious. But anyway, what I think y'all need to do is download American New. Let's get back to the point. And the point was, I have a television network, and people in the television network business, 50 specifically, and I wanted to see what his network was like. I wanted him to launch. I wanted to compare. And I wanted to push each other to be great. I want to see how good his network is. I want y'all to see how good my network is and let the people decide. And that's all, But regardless, I do want to say thank you again. And these shits might pop out again. I mean, I already know they will until I get the operation. And, I still got to talk. But what I'm going to do is, I think Brian Barber's going to pop on. You know what I'm saying? Steve, stop what? Oh, there you go. Hold on. I don't know if homies is up. I thought it was going to be up. Pause. So I got to get the pause button. Also got the CEO button too. So again, download American New. Oh, they weren't. My grills fell out. They wasn't teeth. But y'all can make it teeth if you want. I mean, I'll laugh at the joke. But let's say that was the truth, I feel away. It was just my grills. And these are special because, I ain't gonna get to it. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. And keep the jokes, but download American New. I mean, that's what you do. So yeah. I want y'all to dream. I want y'all to fight for your dream. I want y'all to know the dream don't happen overnight, but you can win, and it comes with all type of all type of different obstacles and challenges, but you got to push through it. That's the test, and you're going to get tested every single day. That's what life is for, getting tested. So check out American New. I'm broadcasting Celebrity Boxing Shane Mosley fight pay-per-view in the September, and yeah, I'll be back. They're not dentures. Dentures with diamonds is tough. Yeah, these are diamond dentures. Just my man. Oh, Brian Barber.
Yo, what's up? What's up, my guy?
What's going
What's
on?
up, OG?
First of all, let's let everybody know who you are. This is Brian Barber. He directed Idlewild and a bunch of other movies, a bunch of Outcast videos. I respect him as a director. Actually, I'm a director, and I think he's a better director than I am. So I actually call him for advice. We kick it. He also has his own streaming service, his own network as well. So, what's going on, bro?
Bro, I just wanted to hit you up and tell you I love what you're doing, man. You had them pop out, huh?
Sometimes you got to pop out on niggas, pause, you feel? You feel what I'm saying?
This shit wild, bro.
Sometimes when you got to get people to respond, you got to pop out. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that, man.
Now, but I
Shit.
was telling him I just got to get some work done. And, it's been 20 years since I had my implants. So I got to get new implants. So I was like, I'm going to put these on until then. And, they not, if they was dentures, that shit would be funny, but the jokes is hilarious. But I do like the attention it's garnering, it's keeping the word
Yeah,
going. And, places like the Shade Room and, TMZ and all that, they won't post up anything, like they weren't posting up the challenge. So,
right.
something stupid they're going to post up. So I appreciate them finally posting this challenge up. But I do think it's beneficial and healthy for people that are in the network business to bring awareness to the right way to do a network.
So catch me up, Dame. Like, cause I be on and off IG. I don't really be on there like that. So catch me up. Like, how'd you even get to this?
To what?
Like, what
50 Cent shit?
yeah, like
Oh,
how
nah,
does
he
like
just said some slick shit. Like, he was like saying that, I guess, because I remember I got to find that clip I did for MTV when I was saying $1 million wasn't no money. And $1 million in this world is no money. Like, if you live in the projects and you get $1 million and you continue to live in the projects, then it's a lot of money. But when you get $1 million, you're going to upgrade your living. You're going to want to live like a millionaire. And still, in the minute you buy a bag of potato chips, you're not a millionaire no more.
right,
So I knew, like the first year, I think I made my first million maybe before 20, and I thought I was rich, and I saw how it evaporated, and I saw how at the end of uh, a year I owed taxes, I had bills, and I was fucked up again. So I didn't want that to happen to anybody else. So in the mix of that, he was like, "Yo, he ain't got no money." But with somebody as with the stature of 50 Cent, that garnishes so much attention, 50 or anybody, if they're going to bring you into the conversation, you have to appreciate that, and you have to make sure you take advantage of it. So I felt like he called me out in front of everybody in a certain way, not the worst way. So I feel like, if that's the case, I'm a competitive guy. Let's be competitive in the verticals that CEOs should have.
right,
So if you have a television network, and this is the power of having a television network that you own. If you could own a television network, you could drop movies whenever you want. You could drop your network whenever you want. But it's not that as simple as people think. Your technology got to be right.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the movies have to be good, but not only, like, you could get a streaming service and license a bunch of people's shit, or even put a bunch of movies like Tubi does on it from other creators. But I actually direct a lot of the
But see,
content, original content.
I'm
I'm a director.
confused. I'm confused because I thought that 50's deal was with Lionsgate.
Well, from what I read, like, I don't be knowing nigga business, but it seems like they did a venture to do a streaming service or a network. So he has the backing, he should have the technology, and he should have all of the resources to launch because he got money. Me, I want to own my shit
Right,
100%, or my family. I don't want to ask for no nothing. And if I want to make a movie, I got to pay for it myself, and I make a lot of movies. Hence, I'm
right.
broke. So you can call that broke, but I believe that,
You're gonna be broke if you self finance
yeah,
everything. You're gonna
and I have a lot of dreams, but
you're gonna
not many people are
be broke.
built for that. And it's a luxury for people to want to pay for your other shit, but it's a nightmare because then they tell you what to do. So
Right,
I know how I felt when I made Paid in Full, and I didn't like the Weinsteins trying to tell me what to do. I didn't like them trying to tell me who should write it, how to direct it, asking them for money. I didn't like the fact that I made something about my culture and they benefited from it so much. So I was like, I got to do my own.
right. So
I don't want to
how
have
hard
to
has it
ask.
been? How
Pardon?
difficult has how difficult has it been?
I mean, I'm an artist, right? And I'm known to be a businessman. But when I'm doing art, I love it. I'm sure when you're directing and you're doing it, when you're actually in it, besides the setup and post, the actual shooting and editing and the whole creative process, you love it. So I love it. I love being a creative. I love not having to ask. And, I love being able to tell the stories I want to tell and put the people in the movies that I want to. So if I had to ask, I wouldn't have been able to discover Kevin Hart. I wouldn't have been able to say, yo, get off the stage and you in a movie tomorrow. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Right. I got an honor up. My OG, the niggas I used to be on, they're all my friends are in that movie. You understand what I'm saying? I was able to do that, to tell my story with the people I actually did it with. We couldn't scrounge it up, nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of moving parts. Number one is the creative process, but then it's also, finding someone. Like I was lucky enough to get with a prophecy, my man who does the technology and all that, and be able to have the ad tech to be able to make it free. To be, I've done 3 or 4 different networks, and the technology just wouldn't work. So the technology.
So you've been doing this. I know that. Like you've been. So
I knew it was. I knew it was the future, right? Like to me, if you don't have a network, you're not in the game no more. Like before, it was like, yo, you gotta have a record label. Everybody has a record label. So the next thing, and to me, the next wave, what I kind of saw this years ago, was to have a television network. But who's going to give me a television network? Who's going to hire me to run a television network? Right. I'm going to put all my franchises on somebody else's block. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Shit, like my legacy, like if you go to YouTube right now, Dane, I got like 6 billion views.
Right.
The work I did. The problem was I didn't own none of my shit. 6 billion views. And even if I owned it, I wasn't going to make no money on YouTube. So
you won't get the full benefit of the CPM. You won't make the money you're supposed to make.
So for me, like, I had to change the way I thought. Like, I had to pivot into something different. You know what I mean? And understand, like, one, my value as a creator, and understand, like, there's so many creators all across the world now. Like, every coffee shop has a creator. So for me, I reached out to you and you started sharing. I really appreciate that. You've always been an open book with me. So, like, I admire, like, you continuing to push and open up doors for other people. So I was just like excited to see that, you were starting to get some movement. So since the whole go back and forth, like have people started downloading? Like what's going on with your shit?
Oh yeah, like
American New.
I had posted it up. I think like our rating, our approval rating is crazy, and we're like number 61 on the app chart, top 100. And again, when you get into a different vertical and a different business, then you judge your success by different things. So in music, you might be like, oh, what am I on the Billboard chart? Or what am I? How many? It used to be BDS for radio, like how many streams. Well, now when you have a network, you're like, yo, how am I rated as a network? You look at a different chart. It's a whole different industry, and new industries I'm excited about. You know what I'm saying? So for me, because I want to be great, if someone has a better television network than I do, I want to see it. I want to know how to push myself to be better.